All right, I think it's working. There you, there's Kendra. All right, let me find my face. Okay, so I just wanted to, oh geez, wanted to go over basic promotion stuff tonight. And most of you know the first promotion in your business is going to be executive. However, I feel like that's pretty simplified, and we've expanded it quite a bit. I can post again. I think I posted a video on how to go executive. Right. It's working. Oh crap! No, there's Kendra. Hold on. Let me turn that. Let me find my face. Okay. So I just. Okay. So basically, to go executive, that's that would be your first goal. Am I still going? Sorry, guys. I'll get better at this. Okay. That would be your first goal. So to go executive, you want to have 2 teammates under you, and both of them need to be at 400 group volume or personal volume. Personal volume is anybody that goes underneath of you as far as customers go, retail customers, loyal customers, volume that you place yourself. Say you buy wraps for $59, that would go under you as 54 volume. Wrap rewards do not go under you as volume because you get no volume for those, and you also do not get volume for product credit, like the free $120 in product credit. So I'm gonna have a hard time breathing again tonight. And look, I look like I'm like having hives, probably nervous. Anyway, so any volume that goes under you, say you have 1 teammate under you and they have 120 in volume, that contributes to your group volume, making you a qualified leg if you are at 400 personal or group volume total. So, but anyway, 2 teammates, both getting 400 in volume, and you will then be going executive. So you do need to be commission qualified, which means you either run your 80 BV auto shipment or you're at least 150 personal volume. And once you do that and you have 2 people underneath of you at 400, you'll go executive. So that being said, I wanted to talk more about Ruby because anybody that signed on to our team in the last, well, basically since January 1st, is eligible for the $500 Ruby bonus. So a huge amount of teammates signed on for after January 1st. So I just wanted to go over that. Basically, what you need to be doing is going Ruby by your 2nd month in, so the end of your 2nd month. If you do that, you get an average income of $599 per month, plus you also get a $500 bonus. So there are other perks too I'm going to go over. What you want to be doing, I'm going to show you, and I know it's backwards, so sorry. This is the Ruby chart. Just pretend that you can see it the right way. This is you. And now what you want to be doing in your first 30 days is learning to get 4 customers. So the first thing you want to do is work on getting 4 loyal customers. You want to get people to order, you want them to order what they want, but you would like to ideally have them order more because it's going to help your volume. So for example, say somebody's interested in the wraps. It's always a great idea to maybe they're interested in other products too, I don't know. But what I like to do, because it helps a ton, is to get people to order the skinny pack. The skinny pack comes with a box of wraps, fat fighters, and the defining gel. So I think it's, sorry, I can't breathe. $112 as a loyal customer, but it's 80 BV in volume. So let's say in your first 30 days or less, you get your 4 loyal customers and all 4 of them order the skinny pack. That's 80 volume times 4, so that's what, 320 volume. Now, all you have to do is order or run your first month's auto shipment as well. So if you run your 80 BV auto shipment, which gives you more product to sell, say you get 2 boxes of wraps, you can make wrap cash off of that as well. The 80 BV goes and it is included in the 320. So your volume goes in with the volume of your customers. So that would be 400 BV. And that makes you a qualified leg. So you're like, well, why do I want to be a qualified leg? 2 things. Being a qualified leg, 1, increases your paycheck. You don't want to start this business and get 1 customer because you're not going to be able to pay your bills off of 1 customer. 400 needs to be your goal each month because 1, that helps you. It increases your pay. 2, you need to be teaching your teammates as they sign on that they need to be a qualified leg. Qualified leg, like I said, is just somebody on your top line that's getting 400 volume, and they can be, they're considered a qualified leg on your top line. But ideally, everyone, no matter where they're at in your chart, needs to be at 400 volume. So, you know, your teammates need to learn by example. They need to know why it's important to be at 400, and you need to be the one to teach them that, because if they don't have a goal, they're not going to know what to work towards. I think I hit 400, a little over 400 in my first 30 days. And it was hard the first 30 days because you don't really know what you're doing. You don't know the products. You don't know who the heck you're going to sell to. I didn't have a ton of friends. My first customers were 3 of my family members. So I got lucky with that. But after that, my well had run out. So I had to, find customers. So what you need to be doing is getting 400 in volume each month, and you need to teach your teammates to get 400 as well. So teach them to run their auto shipment because it gives them product to sell. It adds to that 400 in volume, and teach them to get customers each month to get to that point. So the other reason for that is that you will not be able to promote if your team isn't getting volume. Now that's huge. For example, let me just get some water. Last month, I was charted for diamond. So I had filled, this is a Ruby chart obviously, but I had filled all, I don't know how many there are. There's over 12, maybe 16, I'm not sure, boxes. And each person has a different goal. Now this person, just for example, this is Ruby, but this person here that's gonna be going executive on your Ruby chart has 2 teammates under them. This person doesn't necessarily have to be at 400 volume in order for you to promote. They just need to be commission qualified, which means 150 in personal volume or running their auto shipment. These 2 do need to be at 400 volume. So 400, 400, 400, 400. That's 5 teammates. 5 teammates seems like a lot in the beginning, but it's very, very, very doable. So you could have your best friend here, your cousin, your sister-in-law, and then this person, say it's your best friend and she's doing really well. She's got 400 volume a month. She signs 2 people. These 2 people can be, they could be anybody. They could be her best friend and her cousin, or her other best friend, whatever. And they're both getting 400 volume. Okay, so let's give an example of frustration. And this is being real because I want you to know that there's a huge importance in teaching your team to work towards 400 in volume. It's not just to benefit you. It's not just to promote you and be selfish. It's to teach them so that when they're in your position, maybe they're trying to go executive or they're trying to go Ruby, and they don't, they're sitting at this spot for months and months and months because their teammates aren't getting volume. Now, so it's your job to be teaching them 400 volume a month and definitely run your auto shipments. But what I don't want you to have happen, which it's going to happen some, it's natural, it happens to all of us, is to have filled your whole chart and nobody's working. And that's going to happen. Some people, they feel like it's not the right fit for them. They don't want to put the time in. Whatever it is, you might have people drop off. So, maybe you've had these boxes filled and somebody's just not working at all. Okay, well, it's time to replace them, per se. I mean, if they didn't actually cancel their account, then they're still going to be here. They're just not benefiting anybody when they're not working. So we just call it replacing them. So say these 3 people are all getting 400 volume. And this person's not, she's not working. She, whatever, something happened. You're going to have to put somebody underneath of you, in this same line directly underneath of you, and she will become that spot. So we kind of kick the other person over here. So you're charted, your boxes are all filled, but you need the volume. So you don't want to be sitting around month after month, begging your teammates to work because it can be frustrating. And so I think the most important thing is to teach people to get 400 in volume. 400 is not a lot. We have, I used the example the other day, like say you're a hairdresser and you have 4 clients a month. It's not going to help your paycheck. This is a little bit different. For loyal customers is our goal each month, and it can be enough, but I always tell people to go for way more because there might be people ordering hair 30 in volume. Say, for example, you're only marketing hair, skin, and nails. 30 volume goes into 400 a lot of times. So it's going to take a lot of customers to get to your 400 goal, and it's more frustrating. So make sure you're marketing all the different products. Market the skinny pack as 80 volume. Hold on, let me check this. Let's see if anyone's talking to me. I'm just talking to myself. I really shouldn't do this after dinner because I had a huge dinner and now I feel like my stomach is in my chest and it's like super hard to breathe. Let's see. As far as, well, let's go back a little bit. Let's talk about fast start qualifying too. You guys, most of you know that that means that when you sign a teammate, you are, when you sign a teammate, let's start over again. When you get your first 2 loyal customers in your first 30 days, you become fast start qualified. So that means when you sign a teammate on your own, and that person gets their first 2 loyal customers in their first 30 days, they become fast start qualified. So that's going to mean that once they become fast start qualified, you make a $100 bonus the following Friday after they've gotten their second loyal customer. So let me just go back here. All right, somebody said theirs wasn't working, so I'm just looking at that. But let's go back here. Okay, so say this person, this person, this person, this person, and this person all get 2 loyal customers in their first 30 days. That's totally doable. especially since you're shooting for 400. So 2 loyal customers, and they also either run their auto shipment or they've reached 150 in volume. So 2 loyal customers and auto shipment, or 2 loyal customers and 150 in volume. That will give you your bonus, your $100 bonus. If they've gotten 2 loyals and they haven't run their auto shipment within 30 days, or they never got to 150 BV, you're not going to get your bonus. So that's why you want to teach people about volume and about fast start qualifying and about auto shipments. So let's say these people get fast start qualified and they're all above 150, or they ran their auto shipment. That is $500 extra, $500 in bonuses. So $500 plus a $599 paycheck, plus another $500 bonus because you joined after January 1st and made Ruby within your first 60 days, or first 2 calendar months. I believe that's what they say. So that's potentially $1,600 right here, $1,600. Now, your commissions will pay out every month, so you're not going to get that bonus each month. They split it into 250 the first month and 250 the next. Your commission, your fast start bonuses will come out, you know, as that second person, that second customer has been added to that distributor's volume. So $1,600. This is so doable, guys. This is what you want to train your teammates to do. This is our in our steps to success. So our steps to success are buying your kit, signing 4 loyal customers, and then going Ruby. They changed them from last year. So if you want to promote above Ruby, you need to teach people this is their goal. This is the biggest goal. Ruby is, you know, $600 a month. You're like, oh, well, I can't pay all my bills on that. But you can pay so many of them with this. And this is just the starting point. So this should be your goal. Always have your eye on Ruby. Always teach your team to try to go Ruby, because the more Rubies you have, the faster you promote to Diamond. Diamond is a Ruby and an Emerald. So make Rubies, guys. I think there was something else I wanted to talk about. Maintaining. Somebody had asked about maintaining volume. Let me just get water. Okay, the other thing, and this is a little bit more, not complex, but it's not something that you really take on in your first, 2 weeks of being a distributor. But there is an option for you. Let's say, where am I? Let's say you have your Ruby chart is all boxed in. So you've got distributors in all these spots. And this person's at 400, this one's 400, and this one's 400, but this person is not at 400. Now, let's say you are at, I don't know, 750 BV, which would be amazing. Hold on, my cat is trying to get out. All right, there's my belly. Say hello, belly. Anyway, so let's say, what was I saying? Yeah, so there's one person that's not at 400, and you personally have 750 in volume, which is crazy, ridiculous good. But personal volume is important, but it's not where your meat and potatoes come from. So what you really need to do, if you're looking to promote, which you would be because you're, trying to reach your goals, is to make sure that you have at least 150 in volume personal, or you can run your auto shipment and become commission qualified, but you want to have at least 150. Now, in the beginning, if you don't have teammates under you, you want just 400 volume. 400, just 400. But once you get teammates going and you're looking at trying to get promoted, you can maintain with just 150 volume or your auto shipment. If these people are all at 400 and this one is at least 150, you do not need 400 up here. You can actually, if you want to, which I recommend doing. Now, I don't recommend moving all your customers because, actually, let's go back. Okay, so this person's not at 400. You can move, say you get another loyal customer, you're already above 150, say you're at 700, like we said. You can move that customer under this person with just their user ID. There's a spot in your account where you can do that. You can help them get to 400 volume if you're close to your promotion. So I don't recommend doing that when you have tons of people that aren't working, aren't getting their volume, because you cannot maintain that kind of volume. You cannot maintain, getting 20 or however many loyal customers a month to keep them going. And that part is important because let's say you get to Ruby, you make your promotion in February, like last month, you made Ruby. What do you need to maintain Ruby? March, this month, you need to do the exact same thing just to maintain Ruby. So just because you get to the point of being a Ruby doesn't mean it ends there. You need to have all these boxes still filled and still getting the same volume that is required. So you don't want to help people get from 0 to 400 all over your chart, knowing they're not going to work because you're going to get your Ruby promotion 1 month and then it's going to fall flat if you're not building more customers and more teammates. So it is possible to move customers. I do it. I do it to help my teammates if they're trying to get their 120 in free product. But I also do it, when I'm reaching big promotions, like I'm going for Diamond this month. So I have been moving customers like crazy because the great part is when you hit Emerald, you do not have to maintain all the different boxes with the different volume in it. You can just maintain off of a certain volume. So Emerald is 8,000 in volume to maintain. So you don't have to have those boxes filled with that specific amount each month. You can maintain with 8,000 or more in volume. Diamond is the same way. The volume goes up and it goes up from there. So that part's awesome. So that's something to look forward to even more when you're promoting. Let's see. So what I do basically, if you're already doing well with customers and you're above 150 here and you've got teammates under you and you're trying to help them out a little bit by moving customers, is to just keep track of your loyals. Your loyals may drop off at their 3rd month's mark. That's just going to happen. That's normal. You should try to touch base with them, follow up with them, ask them if they've wanted to try anything else month 4 because they get free shipping if their 4th auto shipment has run. Free shipping for life. So you can always offer that or inform them of that. But so your loyal customers may drop off at month 3. So you don't want to move customers under somebody else. Like say you get 3 customers, you don't want to move them all under here if you are at month 2. Or if you're at month 3, you do not want to move all your customers away because you might be lacking in 150 BV once that happens, once your 3rd month loyal customers have dropped off. So just always be checking, see where your loyal customers are at, which ones are going to run the following month, just to get an idea of where your volume is at. Okay, so, and like I was saying, this is the real part of it. I was charted for Diamond last month, and I had 8 people, at least 8 people on that chart that were not getting the 400 in volume. Some of those people were new, which was expected because they're new and you're still getting the hang of things. Maybe you were even in for a week or two, so 400 volume was hard. But it was frustrating because I missed my Diamond promotion because I just didn't have the volume. I was short volume. So this month, guys, there's so many of you that are trying to get Ruby or trying to get executive even. So just teach your teams, you know, why they need volume. It's not a selfish reason. It helps their business. Once they start growing their teams, they'll understand the importance of being at 400 and they'll appreciate that you taught them the steps, and that is that's how our business works and stays together. So I think that's it, guys. If you're working on executive, that's kind of one of the most exciting promotions. It's your first one. Same thing, to maintain it, you know, you have to have that volume in those 2 boxes. So like this, here's executive. That's what executive will look, well, it will look like, no, to you. Let's look at that. Okay, so this is you. You guys can see that. That's you, and these are your 2 teammates. So 2 teammates, a lot of you are already set up for that, and I know we're gonna go executive this month, so all you have to do is make sure those people are at 400 volume, make sure they run their auto shipment. That's 80 volume. 80 volume that you don't have to worry about. 80 volume towards your 400. 4 skinny packs and their auto shipment makes them a qualified leg, 400 GV. So that's about it. You know, if you have a teammate that's not working, like I said, you know, talk to me. Think about replacing them if they're not ready to run their business right now. That's just the reality of this. Some people just aren't ready. You have to want this. You have to keep going when you feel frustrated. You have to keep going when that loyal customer signed with somebody else because they just didn't even think that it mattered who they signed up with, even after you talked to them for 2 weeks. You have to keep going. You have to brush it off. I've had so many people that disappointed me, and not on my team really. People like that were going to sign up that, you know, didn't follow through, or they just totally disappeared after they came to me saying they were going to sign, or whatever it was. So you have to just keep your eyes on the prize. And it might seem like, you know, oh, my paycheck's not $10,000. My paycheck's not $500. It's not $10,000, whatever it is yet. But I promise you, if you just keep doing these same steps, keep doing your steps each month, keep getting 4 loyal customers, keep adding teammates. I try to shoot for at least 3 teammates a month. Did I get that the first month? No, I got 2, but it was like right after my 35 day, somewhere around there, I got 2. And that was pretty fast. Some people in the business that are leaders even haven't gotten their first distributor for 5 or 6 months. So don't give up. I promise you this works. I promise you it will change your life. I can't even explain how much it's changed our life. So sorry, pregnancy hormones. We needed this money so badly. Like, we just couldn't survive without some kind of money. And I did not want to go back to a full-time desk job or whatever job. I did not want to have to pick up work because I had my daughter. I wanted to be home with her. So I did, you know, I remember when I found Jenna found me on Instagram, and I remember telling my fiance about this company, he's like, huh, like, I think I was more skeptical, and I didn't even know if I was going to bring it up to him, because I was like, this sounds totally retarded. Like, this does not sound like something that actually works. I don't understand. I didn't even know what the products did. I wanted the money. And that's the truth of it. I hadn't even tried a wrap before. I bought my kit, hadn't tried a product, didn't know if they worked. I was like, I'm going to go all in. I'm going to see if this works. I'm going to trust that Jenna is not lying to me, that she makes good money, that she's a stay-at-home mom. And I just ran with it. I put all my insecurities to the side. Like, I didn't want to post on Facebook. I didn't want to like include my business stuff with my personal life on Instagram. I had all these reasons, but I pushed it aside, and I made it work. And I've been in it 7 months, and I'm now an Emerald. And 7 months might seem like a lot, but it has flown by. And that money is a godsend. It's a lifesaver for our family. So this month I'm going to go diamond. I know I'm going to go diamond. I will do anything it takes to go diamond. Anything. I'm not sleeping. I'm pregnant. I'm not sleeping. I look crazy. People unfollow me that, I grew up with. Sometimes, like, I'm doing anything I can do because I love this company. I know it can work. It's working. Just know it will work. I promise you it will work. Do the steps, and you'll find yourself in so much of a better spot with relationships that you never imagined could exist. So if you have questions about promotions, just message me, message your upline if there's somebody in between me and you. And I know I'm going to have a lot of promotions this month from you guys. I'm so excited for you. So I'll see you soon. Bye.